This is just a little rabbit trail going because, so Wired magazine, I don't remember if Edward Snowden was in 2011 or 2012 or 2013, but somewhere along that time. Anyway,
sounds about right.
Whenever the Edward Snowden thing broke and then he fled to Russia, it was a year to the day, because I remember I was on radio, and a year before that, there was this article that came out in Wired magazine about these data centers in Utah, and how they were having to consume all of this water. I mean, now at this point, over 10 years ago, before the rise of AI as we know it. Who knows? There were probably iterations of it that we weren't aware of that were used in the intelligence agency. But it was William Binney, who was an NSA whistleblower. There were these news stories, interviews on Aaron Burnett's show where these NSA whistleblowers were saying that like virtually everything that you do on the internet is being stored.
Yep.
Everything you say is being stored.
And it is.
And it is. And it was, and it is. And that's why they needed the Utah data center. Now fast forward to, I thought it was incredible that I did a whole show on this Wired magazine article, and then a year to the day, Edward Snowden story breaks, and he's taken all of this NSA data and exposed all these programs like XKeyscore, that are literally monitoring all of the keystrokes, whether you send an email or not. They monitor the keys, the backspaces, the deletes. So I had a really strongly worded Facebook post, and you were like, maybe I shouldn't post that.
They have it.
They've got it.
They've got it.
And so now we have the AI, which is really more, it's coming at it from a commercial standpoint where people are using it. I use it in some instances. More and more people are now.
This isn't going away. It's in your grill. It's in your front yard. It's happening right now. And so there's two solutions. One is run and hide, or two is to deal with it head on. And the way you deal with it head on is say, we're not going to let you put spy cameras up in our freaking front yards. And that's absolutely happening. Outrage on social media because they did something like that. We can't allow it to happen. We need to understand that these tools are real, but also understand that we have to have a responsibility to know what's coming next, but not be so blind that we don't see the opportunity, and that just requires wisdom.
Yeah.